Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel again. This is Sharon Lapu-Lapu, and today I have guest Miss Joan J. She has her own YouTube channel and it's growing rapidly. And she has issued over 119 videos and as a Filipina Tigress. Ma'am Jo, welcome to my channel and thank you for this interview. So let's
Hi,
get
Sarah.
started. Okay,
I'm happy that.
ma'am.
Am I here? Am I
Okay,
live?
yes, it's live.
Okay, I'm happy that we are not experiencing any echoes. Are you sure?
Mm.
There's no feedback, no
Yes,
echo.
yes, I'm
Thank you.
sure.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lord.
Well,
Okay,
thank you for having me here.
and thank
Amidst
you
all of those
also for
delays.
here.
Yeah, I
Okay.
do apologize with all the delays that we had. You know that I
Mm.
had some things to do, but when you seriously when you sent me that email, I was kind of surprised. I even told Jay about it, the Black Filipino
Mm.
TV, and I was like, wow, she wants to interview me. I mean, I don't see myself as someone who has a
Mm.
big, channel, because again, I think I started being active here on YouTube in my channel like almost 3 months ago, I think. two
Mm.
months ago. So I'm just kind of new here because again, I am a TikTok content
Yeah,
creator. I'm not
TikToker.
really a YouTuber, right? So I really
Okay.
thank you for
Mm.
having me over. Don't worry, I will
Okay.
not curse. Uh,
Okay. Ma'am, did you start out on TikTok and transition to your YouTube channel or still maintaining both?
yeah, I have been doing TikTok contents for a good 4 years now.
Mm.
But I just stopped last year. I was out of TikTok for I think 6 or 7 months. And then I got bored one time and I was like, let me download TikTok again. And the first few videos that I saw was videos from the Passport Bros.
Mm.
So yeah, and I met a lot of brothers, those Passport Bros, and a lot of them are not really on TikTok. They are
Mm.
more active here on YouTube.
Mm.
So they told me that can be more active here on your channel. It was like okay, but then again, I'm more comfortable on TikTok. That's why I have not gotten any I did not do any lives here yet. I
Mm.
did one test live. I was just playing my game. I play Mobile Legends. Yes, you know that game.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I am a gamer. I am a gamer as well, but that was just a test live. But well, except for the podcast thing that me and the Black Filipino did twice, I think those are the two two times that people on YouTube saw my face.
Okay. And
Mm.
mom, you are called Miss Controversy. How did you get this title and why has it exploded across social media?
It's funny that actually it is really funny because my personality is like this. I am a very nice person. I am. I do not attack first.
Mm.
Actually, if you insult me, I'm gonna give you two, three, four, five chances, and then I'm gonna hit you back. That is
Mm.
my personality. But when I heard all the insults that was thrown to our fellow Filipinas,
Okay.
I snapped. I did snap. And I know you've seen a lot of my videos, Sharon, right?
Yes.
And you can
Yes.
attest that majority of Filipinas are not like me, who's very
Mm.
vocal, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So maybe the reason why a lot of them, some of them call me the Miss Controversy or whatever, is because they are not used to seeing Filipinas like me. Because
Mm.
when you say Filipina, the first thing that comes out of their minds, especially foreigners, will be yeah, submissive, timid,
Mm.
demure. I mean, we can be all that, right? We can be submissive, we can be traditional, we can be demure, and we can be timid. But
Yes.
the one thing that they don't know is that it is really dangerous to make a Filipina mad.
Exactly.
That is true, right? So, do I like being called Miss Controversy? No.
Mm,
Because first of all, I did not start this controversy, right? I just
yes.
responded to those insults that we got from those foreign women. No, no, not foreign women, but from those Western women, especially
Awesome.
American women.
Okay. Yes, because Filipino woman, we are not, they must be very careful because if we are get mad, it's dangerous. Like, I think they heard already that there are some Filipina cut the, I don't know, the banana of their companion. Yes, so,
Right, right.
yes.
That is true. And I am
Yeah.
also I am really that kind of person who always speaks my mind. I,
Mm,
we were having this discussion earlier, right, on WhatsApp,
yes.
and I told you I'm
Mm,
very active with politics here in my country. So
mm.
I think they messed with the wrong person. But yep, I want to say, can I just say hi to someone? Because
Ah,
I
yes.
know someone in the comments right now. Moon River 77. She is a Filipina as well. Hi, Moon
Ah,
River.
okay. Hi, mom. I hope I
And
can
I noticed
interview you
one.
soon.
Yeah,
Okay.
Alex there panel.
Mm,
I always see him commenting in in my videos, so I do remember names. I always
okay.
remember names. Yeah.
Okay. And mom, I had a friend of mine.
Oh,
We called her Mommy because when we were young, she was there. But she is like you. When you attack her, she like like machine gun.
that is true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm,
But
okay.
my mom was worse. She's like
Mm.
Armalite. I mean, we can all agree to that, right?
Mm,
Filipino moms
yes.
are like, mm,
Yes. Mhm.
see, but you know, I know why they are like that because right now we are moms as well, right? We just want the
Yeah.
best for our kids, right?
Yes.
We all want them to be in the right direction of life. So, when I had my first child, I was like, oh yeah, now I understand why my mom was like that to me.
Yes. Okay. And mom,
Hmm,
why do you
yeah.
consider yourself a tigress and solid woman? Please explain in detail.
Oh, why do I consider myself
A
a tigress rather?
tigress. Yeah,
Okay, because
tigress.
well, actually, that is how we are Asians, right?
Mm.
So Asians are tigers and tigresses. But um, I don't want to get into politics, but I told you who I voted last
Yeah.
election. MDH
Yes.
was the tiger of of the north. Also, I graduated from University of Santo Tomas, UST, and
Oh,
we are tigers. Yes,
yes.
we are tigers. But also, probably because just like a tiger or a tigress, they will not attack you once you provoke. If not, if you will not provoke them, right?
Mm,
I mean, do
yes,
not do not mess with them. They're not gonna be in your business. But once you do, they do know how to attack and to fight back.
exactly.
So basically, that is me. Um,
Mm,
as much as possible, I really stay on my lane. If it is not my business, it is not my business. But then again, when we got insulted, that is my business. I mean, I do love my country. See, I have a Philippine flag tattoo here.
ah, yes.
Yes, I mean, you have no idea how patriotic I am. Like, if a war will be, coming here, I will definitely volunteer. I will, because I'm
Okay.
one of those Filipinos who's ready to die for their country.
Okay. Hello, hello, hello.
Can you hear
Oh,
me?
mom. Yeah,
Friend,
I hear you, but cat. Hello, hello,
what did you say?
hello. You are choppy.
Am I? My connection is good.
Okay. Ah, do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hello, hello. Okay, okay. Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay, good.
But
Hi,
you
Ren.
are
Hi, Farha.
frozen.
I was frozen.
Yeah, okay.
Am I
It's
still
okay
frozen?
now. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's
Let it
okay now.
go. Let it go. No, I'm kidding. Frozen.
I think you have some gay friends because you are
Yes.
yes, okay, me too.
Yeah. I have
And ma'am,
more
you
guy
have
friends and gay friends
okay.
than girlfriends. I'm more comfortable being with
Ah,
gay people and guys. That's me. Because
yes, okay.
I'm not sure if you noticed that as well. I'm more of a tomboy, but I'm straight.
Mm,
I'm a girl, but
okay.
I'm
Mm.
like one of the dudes
Ah,
because
okay.
I'm an only child, and I have like three guy cousins, and I've been always close with them. Like I play with them
Ah,
like
okay.
my girl cousin. So yeah, I'm more comfortable being with guys than
Mm,
girls.
okay.
That's why I don't
And
know
ma'am, you have
why some people here are accusing me to of being a feminist. Like
mm,
I have more guy friends. How can I be a feminist?
a feminist.
it does
Yeah,
not it does not
exactly.
make any sense. Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, you have a daughter and are a single mom. What is your work or occupation, and is your income sufficient to support your family?
Okay. I worked in the call center industry for 13 years. I was there.
Ah,
Of course, I started as, a normal agent, and I worked my way up. Before I left the that industry, I was already an operations manager. But I am a very hands-on mom. So I made a
mm,
decision to leave, my work um, because I want to, my kids will not be forever kids. So I don't, it's we only have a few time to spend with our kids. That's why I decided
mm,
to just do work from home. So currently, I am working with an American client. My boss is from America. He is a realtor. He's doing real estate.
mm.
So I've been working with him for more than 6 years now.
Ah, okay. And
Yes,
mom, is
yes.
there anything about your immediate family, such as siblings or parents, you would like to share with viewers?
I don't have any siblings. I am an only child.
I'm alone.
Unfortunately, my mom
Ah,
had miscarriages. The first one
mm.
I was 5 years old, and the second one was I think I was 7 or 8 years old. So yeah, I'm an only child. Boring and stressful because all the attention of my parents were just focused on me. So I need to do good at school, everything. Um, I already lost both of my parents. I lost my dad 16 years ago, and I
Okay.
lost my mom 3 years ago. So,
Okay. Sorry
and
to hear that.
yeah, I mean, she is on a better place now. I mean, no more pain.
Mm,
But it's hard. It is hard. Probably that's the reason why when you see me, especially when I talk, I have this very upfront personality. That is
mm,
because I have been through a lot in my life. And I'm still going
mm,
through a lot. I mean, being a single mom and I don't have parents anymore. I don't have a sibling. Like I only depend on myself. And on my dad's
mm.
side, we only have a very small family. On my mom's side, yes, we do have a big family, but they are in Bicol, which is what 10, 11
Ah,
hours
okay.
bus drive from me. So, and I am from Manila. So it is hard. Because sometimes you think that you're alone. I
Mm,
mean I do have kids, right? But there are problems that we have that we don't really want to discuss with our kids, right? Because they know that we are strong. So
yes.
I don't want that to affect them. So
Mm,
it is hard, but then again, you know, staying strong for my two kids, But don't worry, I'm not gonna say that I don't need a man because I do need a man. And we talked about this, right? We talked about this earlier. I mean, we don't want to grow old alone.
Grow old. Yeah,
Hear that as well.
exactly.
Mhm.
Okay. And ma'am, you have successfully confronted the challenge Western woman, especially Black woman. What motivates you to meet this challenge and continue the standoff or confrontations?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question, Sharon? You were coming in
Okay.
and out.
Okay, you have successfully confronted and challenged Western women, especially Black women. What motivates you to meet this challenge and continue the standoff or confrontations?
What motivates me? Me being a
Yeah.
Filipino. That's
Mm.
it. Because when Dennis Sperling had me in his YouTube channel when he interviewed me, I even said this that Dennis, yeah, like be real. Like not all Americans are proud to be Americans, but we
Mhm.
Filipinos we are different. We are proud to
Yeah,
be Filipinos.
Filipinos.
Again, yeah, and this is what other people don't know about Filipinos. We fight a lot with each other, right? We bash each other, especially when it comes to politics. That is true. You've seen that in the last,
Yeah.
campaign and election, right? But
Mm.
at the end of the day, if another race or no will attack one Filipino, we will be standing up against that person because again, we are
Mm.
a very patriotic group of people,
Mm.
Filipinos. But
Yes.
I really didn't want to do this, to be honest, because a lot of people might think that I I I love to fight. No, what you see on the screen every time that I do a video, that is just what 20-30% of who I am.
Mm.
In person, I have a lot of friends. They like my personality. I'm
Mm.
not this strong. But I needed to be strong for my fellow Filipinos. That's why I have been clapping back, saying things for the last 3 months. Is this getting kind of tiring? Yes, it is. Actually, it is getting like it's draining the hell out of me already. But
Mm.
I always think about my fellow Filipinos because the insults are not really stopping. I still see
Mm. Yes.
videos. I still see comments of those, American girls insulting Filipinas, even calling us Prostitutes. I cannot say that because you're gonna get in trouble. So
Yes.
if they won't stop, I'm not gonna stop standing up for my people. And this is the wrong connotation that people here on YouTube and on TikTok has. When I started doing my videos, I was not even defending the passport bros. You're gonna you if you can check the videos that I made. Majority of them, the videos of me defending my people, not the
Mm.
passport bros.
Yes.
I have been so clear on that one. My viral, the video that went viral, the fix your wig, I did not even mention the
Mm.
passport bros on that video. Never. Even the first video that I did when I called out that American white woman, I did not mention the passport bros. See?
Mm.
But
Okay.
in the process of me defending my fellow Filipinas, I've met a lot of good brothers. I did. One of them, I think you already interviewed all of them. Dennis
Yes.
Perling, the solo traveler, the average man unplugged,
Mm.
Jay, the Black Filipino
Aston.
TV, right?
Aston
So
Hellman.
yeah, and Austin, we're not friends, but we're not enemies. I don't want to talk about okay, so going back, going back, um, and I started, coming to their lives, and I learned a lot of things of how they were treated for what 50-55 years already by their women, and I feel really bad for them. My heart broke for them because Sharon, we do not treat our men like
Companion.
that here in the
Mm.
Philippines. Never, never. right? So me
Yes.
also being more, um, closer with dudes because again, I'm more comfortable with guys than no with girls.
Girls.
That really that 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 pained me a lot. I remember one time when Dennis was live, and then I went up just a guest. This is not really an interview. I cried on his live. I was crying, and I was just, I just told them that this really like heart. This is a heartbreaker for me because we never treated our men like this in the Philippines. We
Yes.
never. So there, I mean, again, a lot of them are telling me to stop. No, I will not stop standing up for my people. Okay, again, number one for me is still my people, and number two will be those good passport bros. Because again, I don't want anyone to come here just to have sex tourism. I will not let that
Yeah.
happen. I mean, these are my fellow Filipinos that I'm protecting. So do you think I will let you insult or disrespect my fellow Filipinos? Never, never.
Exactly. Okay. And Mom Jo, what is your response or message to Western women, especially Black women, who cite women from the Philippines, Thailand, Colombia, and Dominican woman as being uneducated, barely can speak English, vulnerable, dirty, prostitute, and taken advantage of a foreigner man.
Oh, I cannot speak English. No, no English, no. I mean, Google is free. You can
Mhm,
you can always find that in Google. I think right
mhm,
now we are the number 5, number 6 best English speaking country in the whole
mhm.
world.
Yeah,
Uneducated, but 99.70% of Filipinas can read. So almost 100% of us can read, right? Um, Vulnerable. I mean, it is not just in the Philippines. There are vulnerable women everywhere. There are
yeah,
prostitutes everywhere. Okay, and not all of us wants to have a green card because me personally, I would rather die here in my country.
jeez.
I will never want to live in another country than the Philippines. That is true. I mean, I would travel for vacation, but to live in another country, no. So, and I've said this, and this is like an inside joke. I would rather have a black card than a green card, but no, I'm sorry. I'm just into black people. No, 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 seriously. But yeah, I mean, what else? Oh, this one more thing, because they are all for women empowerment, right? They were crying for
Mm,
women empowerment, and this is how you empower women. So women empowerment only works for them, not for all the women in the world.
mhm,
Because if it is, I'm all about women empowerment because I was streaming on other apps. I did that for 7 years, and I had this show every Wednesday of the week,
mm,
the women empowerment thing, but that is not a feminist show. Why? We have dudes there and we get their opinions on certain, issues that we girls want to talk about as well. It is like a
mm.
safe haven, a safe place for women to talk about, certain issues because women empowerment and feminism are two different things. And you would agree with me, Sharon.
Yes.
Feminism is not really bad here in the Philippines because mostly
Exactly.
feminism here involves politics, just having equal rights. Those again, you will never. I mean, I don't know about you, Sharon, but in my 38 years of existence, I have not heard a woman saying, "I do not need a man." Have you heard one?
No, no.
Ex-
We need a man in our life.
exactly. That is true. So yeah, I mean, that's it. Will I stop again? If they stop, I'll stop. Well,
Mm,
you,
yes.
they awoken like a sleeping tigress. So, but there, I mean, I was expecting that they will stop because this made it to the Thailand news and the Philippine news as well, but they did not.
Mhm.
Actually, the insults became worse. It became
Yes,
worse,
exactly.
right? So, I mean, they generalized it. They generalized women from Brazil, Colombia, Philippines, Dominican Republic, Thailand. And when, a foreign woman will stand up for her people, they act like they are the victim. And they don't understand, Sharon, that racist card will not work for us Filipinos because we do not care if we
Yeah.
hurt their feelings. We just don't. And
Mhm.
also, I've said this as well. I'm sorry if I talk too much. Um, this is what a lot of American Black people don't know. The Philippines is the number one supporter of the Black community in the U.S. We
Mm.
are. When you were all crying for Black Lives Matter, a lot of Filipinos changed their profile pictures to BLM. I did that because the Philippines, we are even called the Black people of Asia. That is true. I mean,
Yes.
you will not see another country in Asia giving much support to the Black community in America, just the Philippines. I'm gonna
Venus.
bet my life on that. I'll bet my life on that.
Okay. And I would like to say thank you, Mars Harris, for the super sticker. Joanne and Sharon, he lovely ladies. Thank you. And also Paul Sumpkins, thank you. Okay. And Mom Jo, where did you learn or get your in-depth knowledge of America welfare and assistance programs such as Section 8 housing assistance, food stamps, federal tuition assistance program, or other single mom government aid?
Okay, so with the Section 8 thing, I just learned about that last month. But food stamps and those other things, all those other welfare that
Mm.
they are getting there in the US. I am fully aware of that because I have relatives living in California. I have relatives living in
Okay.
Chicago. Okay, so those ladies, who are telling me that I'm just looking for a passport, bro, for a green card. I don't need a bro to get a green card. I have relatives there in the U.S. if I just want to get a
Okay.
green card. But then again, I don't know. I would rather stay here in the Philippines. So
Mm.
food stamps, all those other welfares. I've known that for quite some time already because again I have relatives
Mm.
there. But with Section 8, I got that from me watching a lot of this, you know, black men who are YouTubers and TikTok content creators, and I love doing some research. So
Okay.
I was like, oh, and to be all honest, Sharon, I envy them because we do not get that welfare, the same welfare here in the Philippines. I hope we are getting that same welfare, but we are not, right? So there, that's how I know those kind of welfares that they have there.
Okay. And mom, Westerners, especially Western women, consider the Philippines a third world country. This is actually an old title. Please explain to viewers the difference between a third world country and a developing country and what type of country the Philippines really is.
Okay, so I put a video. I put up a video recently with this.
Mm,
I know that she's Asian American, but she's denying that. But I know that she is East Asian. I am an Asian. I would know.
mm,
Um, she just really want to push that we are a underdeveloped country, which is more
mm,
of an insult, right? Third world countries, first world countries were used back in the day in the military world. Okay,
mm,
and the UN already said that using the word third world is already an insult. That's why they came
mm.
up, developing countries, underdeveloped countries, and right now they are. I've said this in my recent video. There are 47 underdeveloped countries, and we are not there.
Okay.
We are a developing country. The Philippines is already considered a developing country, but because again, they don't want to stop with the insults. They will just say that we came from a third world country. But
Your country.
okay, so if that's the case, what is a second world country?
Mhm. Yes.
See, I mean, And I know that there's a lot of problems happening there in the US as well. There is, recession is bad
Yes.
there as well, right? I mean, it is bad here and it's bad there as well. So, we Filipinos, we are proud people, and
Mm,
we are always positive. And this what a lot of, foreigners don't even know about us. Like, again, we get a total of, like 22 typhoons in a year, but you're always going to see a smile in a Filipino's face. That's how
exactly.
positive we are, right? We don't dwell.
Mm,
We really don't dwell on our problems. That's why we do not age.
yes.
Yeah.
Always smile. Don't feel stress.
Yes, yes. That's why, right? Asians, we are known for that. We barely age,
Mm,
especially Filipinos, because we sometimes we just laugh at our problems. That is normal
mm,
for us. That's why our, suicide rate is not really a problem. It is not
yes.
compared to other countries. Like, they're going to be having simple problems and they're just going to decide to take their own life. That's not a problem
Mm,
here in the. I mean,
yes.
we do have some, but it is not really like a big problem.
Mm. Yes, and we try to fix also as much as we can.
That is true. That
Yes.
is true.
And mom, I issue series of videos entitled Please Act Right, Western Woman and Stop the Mass Exodus of Your Men to the Philippines. In my video, I cite 14 recommendations for Western women to stop the mass exodus. My number one reason was for them stop blaming Filipina woman for their ineptitude, unwillingness, and open-minded lack of traditional woman values and
Right.
selfishness, and to make change in their mindset. And what would your number one advice to the Western woman, especially Black woman, to stop the mass exodus?
To stop the what?
Mass exodus. Mass exodus.
What do you mean?
Mass exodus. It seems like a passport bros.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Oh, all right. Oh, so you're saying how what advice can I give them so that their men will not leave their country? Is that
Yes,
it?
yes.
Okay.
Mm,
Well, a lot of brothers are already saying that it's too late for that. We've given them 50 years, 55 years. We were all crucified by our own women, but not everyone can be really submissive. Not everyone can be traditional, especially if that is not
yes.
part of their culture. But since that is part of our, culture, Sharon, it's not really hard for us to be traditional because again, we were raised by our parents to be,
Ch-
you know, traditional
Yes.
and serve our men, right? Be loyal to your men, serve your men, cook for
Mm,
that is really like that's natural, that is normal for us. But probably the one thing that I can give them as an advice is just respect their men because I have seen a lot of videos and see I'm a very emotional person. I am. And I don't want to cry. See, nakakainis naman eh. Kunyemas.
Yeah,
No,
because
again,
here, mom, we treat since we are young,
mm,
we saw our parents how they took good care of our father, right? And then so that's why we learn on that, and then we follow, and then we
yeah.
treat our companion like a king here.
hmm I mean, there are a lot of working mothers here in the Philippines, right, Sharon?
Mm,
But
yes.
they're going to be working 9 hours because for all the people who's listening right now here in the Philippines, it's not really an 8 hour job for majority of
Mm,
the companies here. It's a 9 hour job. So just
hours.
imagine that woman will be working for 9 hours, will be coming home and take care of her family, her husband, her kids, and
Mm,
will not even complain. I experienced that
exactly.
when I was still with my ex-husband. For almost 11 years, I was doing night shifts, graveyard shifts, because, working in call centers, it's a different time zone, right?
Ah,
But
yes.
when I get home in the morning or like in the afternoon, I see to it that, I take care of everything here at home, but I never complain for almost 11 years. And you're correct. We saw that with our parents because that's what my
Mm,
mom did as well. But
yes.
she was just a plain housewife. My dad did not let her, work because my dad has his own business. We used to have our own business, and it was really
Mm,
doing good. Um, so I saw how she took care of me and my dad. And I'm not really afraid to say this, or I'm not embarrassed to say this. Okay. This is the first time that I'm going to say this in an interview. My dad was a drug addict for
mm,
13 years. 13. Okay. My mom did not leave my dad. She
mm.
stayed with him until he became sober. So, 3 years before he died, he was already clean. He was clean, but I saw how loyal my mom was. I mean, if that was another woman, oh, goodbye. But no,
Yes.
no.
Same on my
So
mom.
see, and same with me. I
Yes.
mean, when my
Mm,
ex-husband cheated on me, I gave him unlimited chances. I did because
mm.
I want to save the relationship. I want to save the marriage. But after trying, I mean, I just woke up one day and realized that this is not all worth it. I mean, I'm losing myself already. My depression was getting really bad. My anxiety and depression, it was really getting not bad. It was getting worse. So I was like, no. So I let him go, and I just focused on my two kids, and probably the best decision that I made. Best
Yes.
decision.
And especially you have your kids.
Exactly. I mean, for us, our kids, they are the most important thing. They are.
Exactly. Okay.
Mm.
And mom, what are your long-term plans and aspirations? I mean, will you travel abroad, create your own business, or become a consultant, or continue your present work?
Travel, travel for vacation, yes. But again, to stay in another country, to live in another country, never. That's how I love my country, the Philippines. So whoever is trying to, talk to me and wants me to, wants me to
Move.
fly there in the US and live there. No, no, I'm just really a very honest person. I will
Mm,
never live in another country. Not gonna happen. Um, but what are my other plans? I started my own consultation business because, again, if there is one person who will give you all the valid information, it will be a local living in that country, not someone who's just had a vacation there for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 6 months. No, I've been living here for 38 years, going to 39, born and raised here in Quezon City. So also I'll gonna do that to help the brothers that want to travel here in the Philippines. And I think because I've seen some of the other YouTubers who how much they charge. So actually, this it was Jay, the Black Filipino TV, who
yes.
encouraged me to do that. And see, Jay is not really a greedy person because he is doing consultations as well, right? But then he
Mm,
he told me, Joanne, start your own consultation agency. If he is just a greedy person, he will not tell that to me. It only
mm,
speaks volumes of how good a person Jay is. And again, I've met them, a couple of times already. Jay and Kay, I love them. So everyone, please do follow the Black Filipino TV.
yes.
Also, the average man unplugged. Follow that
Mm,
brother, the solo traveler. Well, they all guested in Sharon's live. So I'm telling
yes.
you, those are real brothers. Those are, like I'm very choosy when it comes to my friends, but I love those brothers. I do. Dennis Sperling as well. Please do follow.
I
Please do subscribe to Dennis Sperling.
Yes, subscribe to their channel and also our channel. Okay. I'm
Yes,
gonna
please
say
do
thank
subscribe.
you,
Do
Sash in the
subscribe to my channel.
Philippines via US for the super chat We appreciate your content, Joanne and Sharon. You ladies are awesome. Thank you.
You know what? Simple appreciation like that, it makes
Mm,
my heart happy. Like every time that I see comments on my video saying that, "Hey
mm,
Joanne, thank you for doing this, thank you for doing that." Like sometimes I really, because I'm a Cancer. Okay, I can be really.
that's
I'm a
why.
Cancer. Yes. So simple things like that. Sometimes it makes me cry because again,
Mm,
appreciation is number one for me. I mean,
mm,
if someone appreciates what I do, it makes my heart happy. It does, and that is one of the like one of those reasons what that keeps me going. Because again, what I'm doing is not really, it is not really easy. Even though
mm,
even though I do not make contents about the passport bros, but trust me, I will still make contents about me defending my Filipinas just on
mm.
TikTok. Like it's like me one versus thousands of those
Yes.
American women there, like all the insults that I'm getting, that I've been getting for the last 3 months. That's why I took a break on TikTok and on YouTube. I think that was last month. I took a break for 5 days, 4 or 5 days, because it really drained the hell out of me, because they even included, my kids. They insulted my kids. Someone sent me an
Ah,
email
yes.
insulted my kids. And I was like thinking, girl, whoever you are, if you're just here in the Philippines, it's all. I mean, insult me all you want,
Exactly. Yeah,
right?
exactly,
But
Ma'am Jo. Because if it's term that they include our children, that's the other
no, that's
level.
no, no, no.
Mm.
Like I'm ready to go to jail for my kids.
Yes. Yes,
Hmm.
just insult us, but not our kids,
Yes,
because
there you go.
it we cannot take that anymore. That's just
Yeah,
another level of fight, because
that
we
is true.
defend our children as much as we can. I think we can do bad for to defend our kids.
That is true. That is true. I mean, I have a daughter, I have a son, and they're my everything. And of course, I have my
Mm.
dog. I love dogs. Yeah, that is
Yes,
like the
okay.
bunso. That is the bunso, the dog. So yeah. Hmm.
Okay. Ma'am, can you please give your definition of the word clap back and the intent of its use and meaning? In other words, what is clap back to you in your social media use the word?
Okay. Well, I think a lot of Americans don't even know that we have
Mm.
been we do listen to rap songs here in the Philippines, right?
Um,
All right,
yes.
and I am a musician. I'm a singer, so I've been listening to music my entire life. So actually, that clapback thing, I did not even hear that on social media. I heard that from Ja Rule, because that is one of his
Ah,
songs.
okay.
Okay. Yeah. So I know the meaning of that even before I use that on TikTok. And clapback technically means like answering back to someone,
Mm.
especially that someone who insulted you. So in our language, no, you're from Cebu, I'm from Manila, so we have a different term
Yes.
here. Don't start speaking in Bisaya, because I will not understand. See, the beauty of
Mm.
the Philippines, we are both Filipinas. But if she speaks
Yes.
in her dialect, I will not understand her. And even if I
Mm.
speak in Bicol, I doubt if she'll understand me.
No, I don't.
Exactly. Only in the Philippines. Like really, we have more than
Yes.
170 dialects. So, but Tagalog is our main dialect. I mean, everyone here can,
Mm.
understand Tagalog and English as well. But again, if she speaks in Bisaya, nah, don't expect me to yawa. That's the only thing that I know. Yawa,
Yeah. Yeah, mostly Filipino, Cebuano people saying that sometimes if they
yawa.
are upset or if they are mad.
Right, right.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna thank you for Opicia's Lakas. Thank you for the
Oh
super
yeah,
chat.
I also know him. He is also
Ah, okay.
a supporter of me. Thank you for pulling up, sweetheart, and please do send love to Sharon. Like I
Okay.
am really excited. to do this interview because this is a new thing. Like not an American black
Mm,
man,
yes.
interviewing me, but a fellow Filipina. So someone
Mm.
even said they want to see Manila versus Cebu. No, we don't do that. We don't fight. I
Yes.
mean, the Philippines itself is beautiful. That's it.
Yes. Okay. And ma'am, you mentioned on several podcasts that you would show the host around if he can came to the Philippines. I believe you said he had to just buy you a coffee. Are you an
Oh yeah.
a coffee drinker, and would you really meet them and show them around?
Yes, I am a coffee addict, a certified coffee addict. I will not, my body will not function well if there's no
Mm.
coffee. But yeah, average man will be here like in two
Ah,
days. He'll be here on the 24th. That's what I know, and he'll gonna be here in Manila first. He'll gonna land here in Manila, and since I am from Quezon City, I was actually watching um him interview Mike's Philippine journey before we started this, and
okay.
Mike was like, "Yeah, Mike was like, oh, you need to go to Timog, to Mas Morato in Quezon City," and Mike said, "Oh, I know Joanne will, lead you to where you need to go because again, I am from
Mm.
Quezon City, the biggest city in the Philippines, so
Yeah, and
I
nice
know
city also.
nah corrupt government officials
Crop.
here."
Yeah, but actually, yeah, but actually, mom, your I saw your like park, where you celebrating your New Year. It was really nice there. That place, I saw
Yes,
it.
yes. Like the house that I have right now,
Mm.
I was actually born here, living here for 38
Mm.
years. This is like an ancestral house. I think this was built in the 1940s, 1950s.
Oh,
Yes, and a lot. Someday I'll gonna do a house tour. Almost
curious.
all of yeah, almost all of the things here are actually what do you call that? Like really old antiques.
Mm.
And
Mm.
yes, yes,
Okay. You know that I
yeah.
like historical places, and it's not so much now has ancestral houses. Not
Right.
so
That's
much
why I am
now.
planning to take Jerome, the average man unplugged in Manila, Rizal
Mm.
Park, Intramuros, because I
Yes.
want him to see some historical places here in Metro Manila. And yeah, I told him like just buy me coffee every day. I'll be good.
Okay. And Ma'am Jo, any closing question to me or comments to the viewers?
Actually, when I posted, that we are gonna push through with this interview
Mm.
last night in my community page, someone commented, "Oh, you both are going to cook," and I was like, "No, Sharon is really the nice girl. I'm, I'm just a little nice." So yeah, we are like we have different personalities because I've
Mm.
been watching her videos as well. It's like she wants to interview me, so I need to be a good girl as well, but that's not me. I mean, I am a nice person but
Mm.
to only those people who deserves my kindness. That's
Mm.
me. I give you the same energy that you give me. If you're nice to me, I'm gonna be nicer to you. If you're gonna be, bad to me, or I'm gonna be like two, three, four times like
Mm.
better. That is me. Um, but I do have a question. Yeah, I do have a question.
Okay.
What did you feel when you heard all the insults that we got from those American women, especially from those American black women?
Okay, on my opinion, I was upset because all what they are saying is not true. We didn't force their men to come over here. They forced their men that their men will come over here and to find a traditional Filipina. And then actually for saying uneducated, I don't agree that because our parents, even we are poor, but our parents is doing their best for us to send or to bring to school, because here in the Philippines is education is very important. Because even me, I am just only my father was a fisherman. I go up in the island, but our parents do our best for to send us to school because they doesn't want us to become like them that not finish even high school. So they would like us to
Right.
finish even high school. And me, I just only a high
Yeah.
school graduate, but I do my best for to bring my daughter to finish her college because
Right.
education is just the only wealth that our parents or title that the other people cannot get out on us. It's just only for us. Yes, that's
That is
that.
true.
I just so
That's why I always
upset.
remind, yeah. I remind my kids
Mm.
every day to study hard, and
Mm.
then when you graduate from college, oh my God, tuition fees here right now in the Philippines is getting crazy. Woo! Like, and my daughter, she wanted to be a lawyer. She wants to be a lawyer.
Oh, oh my god.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
that's why Ma'am Jo, I issue one video that I said,
mm,
Western woman stop blaming Filipina or Asian woman because better that you make as like an example, a good example. Because
right.
yeah, good example how as Asian woman or Filipino woman treat to our companion because we treat our companion our equal.
That is true.
Mm.
And
Yes.
Sharon, you will agree with me, right? Like if we have a
Yes.
partner, like a husband, it's not really a problem for us to split the bill, right?
Yes.
That is not an
Mm.
issue here in the Philippines. I mean, I don't know why it is an issue there in the US, but we split
Yeah,
bills with
here,
our
yeah,
men.
here we can say that it's okay. I can you can use my savings for us to pay some bills or for the food.
Right, right, right. That is true. That is true.
Okay. Okay, and Ma'am Jo, I will not keep you a long time because it's late in the evening. So thank you so much for the informative interview, and I will put her YouTube channel in the video description. Joan Jo, her YouTube channel, and please subscribe to her channel because you can learn quite a lot of from her, and then she is a fighter, and you know that you are so very strong, Mom. I idolize you because you are
Oh,
so
don't make
very
me
strong
cry.
and fighter.
Nakakaasar ka, wag kang ganyan.
And fighter. Yes, you are very strong person. You are very strong woman.
I have to. I have to be strong for
Mm,
my people. Because again, not a
mm,
lot of Filipinos are like me, who are very vocal, very upfront.
mm.
So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. But I appreciate you, Sharon. You almost made me cry. I hate you. Nakakaasar
Yes,
ka.
yes, because you I saw quite a lot of your videos, and then there are some Western women give you back, but you are still fighting for
Of
to
course.
defend our Filipinos, defend Filipino people. Yes, that's why you are so very you have a fighting spirits.
Yes, I do. Yes, I
Mm,
do.
yes.
Because, yeah, before we go, because remember when we got insulted, like they
Mm,
generalized all women, in the country, it's like the Philippines. I have a
mm,
daughter. So when they generalized
exactly.
women overseas who are poor, uneducated, they even insulted my daughter, right?
Mhm.
I mean, how hard
Yes.
is it to say that, some they could have said it this way. Some women in the Philippines are like this, like that, but no, they generalized everyone in that country. That's why me having a daughter, it's like, no, you don't do that. You
Mm.
don't. But really, Karen, I appreciate you. I'm sorry. I know I do speak a lot. So I hate doing interviews, but I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. Finally, we pushed through with it. And if
Yes.
if I'm gonna be doing, if I'm gonna be more active, going live here on YouTube, I would love to interview you.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Just let me know because I am welcome. Yes, I am welcome. And
And I might visit
actually,
Cebu.
Okay, yes. Okay, well, just visit here. I
And
will
when you come here, when you decide to, visit Manila, I got you.
Yeah, I've been in Manila. I've been in Manila last year, December, but just only stay 5 days. But I am
Okay.
planning to visit again Manila with my daughter so that she will
You can
experience to
stay
be
here
in
at my
Manila.
place. You can
Okay,
stay
yeah,
here at my
thank you.
place. So you need to
Okay.
be in an Airbnb. I'll cook for you. See, that's how we treat our fellow Filipinos. God damn it.
Yes.
But thank you,
We care
Sharon.
of
Enjoy
each
the rest of the
other.
night. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you, Mom Jo. God bless.
Bye bye. Bye
Bye.
bye.